Alright Tom, how you doing mate? Beautiful day here, might as well make the most of it. Hope you're laying off the mouldy grapes. That's nice, it's 23 degrees here, which is about as hot as it's going to get. You on the beer? Well, I've been driving, so I can't have a beer now. We're on the beer at the weekend though. You like that view, Vlad? Nice, eh? You wax your legs. My legs are quite hairy, mate. My legs are quite hairy, it's just because I've got gingerish sort of hair. You like them? Nice and tanned, eh? It's so white underneath. See the whiteness underneath. Really. Got pretty hairy legs, mate. Not the hairiest, but I wouldn't say I wax them. Nice and peaceful here though. I've got a lot of the place to myself. A nice spot on my own. Just chilling it here, taking as much sun as I can. I would take a walk around, but I'd probably lose the signal. So I'll just chill here. This is my second historic destination today. Aye, I'm prepared, snowman, I'm prepared. This is why I chose this spot. There's ducks and swans and all sorts in the water. There's old cranocks in the water too, over there. It's like old islands, man-made islands, where they built huts. The seagulls as well, you can never get away from the seagulls. That's Linlithgow Palace over there. Linlithgow Palace, that's where Mary Queen of Scots was born. In there. Never heard of cranocks. No, they were man-made islands built by the Celts. It was for defensive purposes. So they built these man-made islands on the Loch, and you had to walk along some sort of bridge to get to them. They were like huts, roundhouses on islands. There's one away over there, it's got trees on it. It's got trees on it now. Hear the magpies. Magpies are going nuts. I'll have a wee smoke and I'll take you as a wee walk around. I'll see if I can keep the signal walking around the loch. Just in for a second. Aye, fuck it, let's go. I can't sit for too long. Let's go for a walk, guys. Make sure I've got everyone left in and behind. Closer to the water. See all the swans over there. As long as I don't walk too fast, I think I'll be alright. It's a bit of loner. It's alive. So one male duck, it's got the picture of the females there. A lucky boy, a lucky boy. Oh, look at the wee chicks, wee ducklings. Tiny. Tiny wee things. Nice with salad. Duck's alright, aye. My signal will probably get jumpy along here. Right guys, it's my second spot of the day, should we say. I drove out to a spot earlier, I came home and I thought, I'm not staying in the house, I'm going back out. Because when I went home, none of my family were in, so I thought I'll go back out. It's too nice a day to waste sitting in the house. Check the hair out, man. I seriously need a haircut. Right, D? Just want a wee smoke. Walk out there in the loch. Sat in your garden chilling, D. Nice one. I've not really got much of a garden right now. It's all dug up. I was working till 1, so I'm in for the day. The hottest point's at 3 o'clock. It was meant to get to 23 degrees. So I wasn't going to go home at the hottest point of the day. No way. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning with the daughter. Daughter felt like jumping all over me this morning at 6 o'clock. Come to cool down, been working in daughter's garden. Just too hot here now. Aye, that's the thing about Scotland, it's never too hot. It's never too hot. Look at the root of that tree. That tree's been blown right down. Look at the root stump. It's almost got fucking a building in it. Look at the old stones underneath it. More ducks. It's a nice view. Yeah, it's alright. In good weather. Aye, this is the first decent day in about a week, to be honest with you. It's in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. Over the wee bridge there's more wee ducklings, look. Aye, well, I've got the old Scottish genes, so I'd probably be moaning if it was hot. That looks like a penguin. Look at that. It looks like a penguin. Whatever that is. There's a wee gate there to someone's house. Wee house up there. Now that's a view, guys. Aye, Vlad. Get that for a view. You're so right, Vlad. You're so right, mate. This is why I came. This is why I came here, mate. So, location. A bit dirty here. So you'll find in the woodland, you'll find oak, silver birch and beech. Trees that have deep roots and grow to great heights. Many birds, animals and insects makes their home here. If you're lucky, you might see a fox or a badger, as well as a variety of birds and insects. Scrub. At the base of the trees grow dog rose, gorse and broom. This scrub layer provides shelter for small birds to feed and nest. The great crested grebe. Great crested grebes start their courtship in early spring, and Loch is one of their favourite mating locations. The birds swim towards each other, calling and shaking their heads before collecting weed from the bottom of the loch, rising out of the water, swaying their bills and paddling hard. So there's the loch here. You are here. And there's the toilets. I'm fucking bursting to. Is that the parking? Reed bed, marsh, meadow. From well-drained slopes to open water, and Loch has plenty of places for plants to put down their roots and animals to find their ideal homes. One for sorrow. One magpie. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? He's hiding behind the tree. You've got bushes everywhere, no need for the toilet. I think I might have to. It's just really busy, eh? That's the problem, Dee. It's really busy. I like these wild flowers. How you doing, Vic Noid? Nice to see you. Yep, Scotland is beautiful when it's not raining. Look at that, it's like wheat. It's like wild wheat. Oh, there's another magpie. There's two. One for sorrow, two for joy. 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy. 5 for silver, 6 for gold. 7 for a tale that'll never be told. There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit just staring at the wall. Rabbit just staring at the wall. A bunny wabbit. For some reason, I didn't really scare animals that well. I wouldn't be a good scarecrow. For some reason, animals didn't really flinch for me. Maybe I hypnotise them with my charm. That's pretty cool, snowman. Hope you're all having a lovely day, because I am. Oh, here we go again. Some traffic. I need to get in the bushes somewhere, guys. Hope the stream's staying alright. It can be temperamental. This is probably my best opportunity for a pee. Can't see anyone for a distance. Look, there's a wee path that goes up there. Thank you very much, Vicnoid. I don't get many compliments nowadays. Getting old. Had to trim the beard down. It was taking over my face. It was growing into my teeth. You hear the crickets. I think those are the things that Jamie talks about that are like pineapples. I'm not sure. How you doing, Lee? Nice to see you, mate. Hope all's good at your end. Well, the weather's got nice. I can start to see one of these cranachs now. See the cranach? These things over here. These islands are man-made. Made in, I think they're made about 2,000 years ago. And they built roundhouses. They found remains of roundhouses on these islands. So they're quite an interest for the old archaeologists. Look at that, look at that. Let's just stand here and admire that for a minute. Let's just stand here and admire our heritage. Look at that. Look at that. That was built in the 1300s. 14th century that was built. That thing. Palace. Mary Queen of Scots was born there. in this area. Fit for a king. Fit for a king. Oh, there's another magpie. One for sorrow, two for joy, three for a girl. Oh my god, is my missus pregnant? Aye, history is very, history can be very subjective. But there's no denying that's an old building. You're right, Nordisk. I should just shut up. My voice is spoiling a beautiful landscape. So there's the Crannoch over there. How you doing, Mac? Nice to see you, mate. So my ancestors built roundhouses on these artificial islands. I might have to disappear for a couple of minutes, people. Nah, I doubt it's 100 years old, mate. I doubt that. It's getting a bit woody here. It's perfect. No kids around. Right, we're back in a minute, guys. Hold on, I'm no cutting off. Oh, that was good. Actually, you got a better view of the Crannoch from up here. There we go, there's the Crannoch. I think there's two of these. I think there's another one further down. I feel much better. I'll put my fly up, eh? It's black. Am I back? Am I here? Hello? Black screen still. Still a black screen. Alright, right, cool. Had me panicking there. Is that shit on the ground? It's like mould. Almost like mould. What the fuck is that? Something falls off the trees. Alky's life's matter. Alcoholics' life's matter. We're getting closer. Oh, right, all. Alright. I thought you meant alcoholics' life's matter. How you doing, Mick? Just bringing my subs to a magical land. Look at that reflection, that's fucking beautiful, eh? Very blurry. It must be the trees. It must be the trees, mate. There's a raspberry bush. I was in a graveyard today and there was a grave covered in raspberries. Just growing wild raspberries out the grave. It was cool. I ate one. I actually ate one. I ate one of the strawberries or raspberries. I'm not sure what they were. It tasted like a raspberry. It looked like a strawberry. It was grown out of a grave. Corpse raspberries, aye. Aye, I took photos, I took video of it, so I'm going to make a video up of my earlier expedition. Because the signal was so bad, I couldn't actually live stream from the place. I tried a couple of times to live stream. It's the Glasgow. I hope you 14 people are outside watching this, if the weather's like this.
No, Mum. You didn't tell me that, mate. You need to tell me what has happened. Why did I go back when you were there?
Corpse raspberries, I like that. Corpse raspberries. I was eating corpse raspberries. I was eating my history. I don't own a fancy mobile, so I'm stuck in the house. Look at that. Once again, guys, let's just admire that. Look at that. Black Lives Matter, come near that. Oh, by the way, see the big... That's for collecting electricity. That's that, what's it called? Something tech. Antiquitech. Antiquitech. Eating the fruits of his ancestors. Aye, man. I'll try and edit the video tonight. It's actually quite a funny one. I was taking knees. I was taking a knee in my video. Look at the swans. Look at these swans. Look at these swans, there's millions of them. Swans everywhere. Right. Still very blurry, man. The Viking left it when they abandoned the siege. On Lithgow life. You see the palace here. There's the palace there. The palace in the park. Linlithgow lies midway between the castles of Stirling and Edinburgh, near a good crossing point on the River Avon. David I had a manor house on this convenient spot in the 1100s and granted a charter making Linlithgow a royal borough. When James I started building the palace, he was more interested in its lochside setting, which was ideal for a royal park with stables, archery butts, gardens and orchards. One of the early maps showing Linlithgow, Lisgow, is shown on Forlan's map of 1566. So where is it? There it is there. There's a palace. There's a loch. So we're here. We're about here. So we're looking right over. (1566) map. Houses in the loch. For thousands of years, Linlithgow Loch has provided people with food, water and security. The remains of two crannogs, or man-made islands, are visible as the Rickle and Cormorant Islands. They were created to support wooden houses about 2,000 years ago. Building them in the loch may have been to make them difficult to attack or for displaying status. The construction required great effort and they were probably owned by important families. What does that look like, eh? Looks like the Jewish candle. What's it called? Eels were caught with wicker traps and barbed spears like the one above. With the loch and river nearby, Linlithgow developed several water-dependent industries: linen bleaching, leather tanning, dyeing and shoemaking. Local fishermen caught eels, and to the west, the water from the loch drove grain mills. Over time, the industries polluted the loch, and Linlithgow was infamous for its smell. With the industries long gone, pollution of the loch has reduced, but water runoff from agricultural land and roads drains still carries too many nutrients into the loch. So it's not that healthy, the loch. There's your crannog. There's one crannog there, I think, and the other one's over there somewhere, I think. So there's a wee bit information. Get it back up to 720, mate. And then we were watching shit in 240. Jesus. Too much livestock for the water to run into. Same problems on the moors, too much livestock for the waters to run clear. Hailing Place, shout out man, I was on 144. What's making that noise? Let's push the focus to its limits. Scottish thistle. Look, there's a wee mohawk. That one's got a wee mohawk, that one. Power in those wings. And when you hear a swan flying over your head, anyone heard a swan flying? I've had one fly over my head one time and I swear to God, the noise. Oh, nearly went down the bank there. Bastard. Fish and chips. Thistle tea. I've heard of nettle tea. Never heard of thistle tea. So this is your other crannog. Here. There's one there. And then we've got the fish and chip shop after this. Some fish and chips. It's got me in the mood for fish and chips looking at all this water. Jed, are people wearing masks on the trail? I've not seen one person wear a mask yet. I've not seen one person wearing a mask. That was up in the street as well. No one's wearing masks here. You need a permit to go fishing in this Lake Nordisk. I'm not sure what fish are in here, to be honest with you. That information board said there were eels. I'm not sure what else. Maybe trout. Fucking hell. And bee just flew right up to my face. Right. I might go to the lake in a few and get some good footage to upload. Signal sucks, so I can't go live. So it's a couple of mile walk, I suppose, round this loch. A mile, maybe 2 miles round the loch. I think earlier on when I said, is that a penguin? I think it was a chick of one of these things. It's huge, it looked like a big penguin. Yeah. Just passing some peoples. A beautiful shot of the palace. The reflection on the water. Beautiful. So grateful to live in such a beautiful country. And I don't care if it fucking rains now and again, because when it is sunny, this is one hell of a country. Hiya. People seem a wee bit reluctant to say hello. Red. You can't go red. Thanks for popping by, Vic Noyd. It was nice seeing you. I hope to see you at the toilet on Saturday. I don't know what we're going to talk about, probably what's in the news. Probably a bit of Trump, a bit of Black Lives Matter, a bit of COVID, a bit of second wave of COVID that we predicted fucking months ago. Fucking predicted the second wave when the first wave was just kicking off. There's already murmurs of second waves. So, hope to see you at the toilet, Vic Noyd. You have to be overly happy. I seen that, the white lives. Well, I never seen that. My missus, oh look. You spiky felly. No midges today, which is good. The last time I was here, last summer, the midges and the flies were pretty bad. Not too bad this time. That was a caterpillar. That wasn't a centipede, it was a caterpillar. You don't know what you'll see. You don't know what you see if you look. The hell's that? It's like a slug or something. Just a wee. See, it's over there as well. This must be one of the sources of the Loch. Here. This is what's filling the Loch up. It's just trickling down there. You didn't want to go on these. You didn't want to go on these. These are horrible things. Jaggy nettles. We call them jaggy nettles here. I think these are the things you make tea with. This is what you can make tea with, not thistle. Maybe you can make thistle tea, I'm not sure, but I'm always sure it's the nettles. Look how many there is. Oof. Everywhere. All that's nettles. And apparently, rumour has it, the Romans brought nettles to Britain for defences. So nettles aren't even a native part of Scotland. These fucking horrible fucking bushes. These aren't even native. The Romans brought them here for defences. Yeah. Oh, go over that gate. I'll give you $50 just to see that. I could run through that just in a... Tom, I believe you. I believe you, mate. I'm guessing Tom Connor is the kind of guy that was a jester at the party. Tom Connor was the kind of guy that would shave off his eyebrows and his hair and his fucking ball sacks just for a laugh and set them on fire just for a laugh. I'm guessing Tom Connor is the kind of guy that would try and attempt a backflip after drinking a bottle of vodka just to see what would happen. I'm guessing Tom's that kind of guy. Aye. Stunning day. Absolutely stunning day. It's a pity I'm in the shade here. Fucking covered in webs. I've been stopping and starting, Paul, so if I was walking briskly, I could probably go right round in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Maybe. Right, I think it's time to get some fish and chips, guys. Let's see if there's any chippies open. Some fish and chips for me and the family. Historic Scotland Ranger Service. These blooms of water itself may become toxic. The toxins formed by certain blue-green algae have the potential to make humans and animals ill. It is not usually possible to predict exactly when blooms and/or toxins will arise. No public are therefore advised to consume the water, to avoid contact with the water where possible, to prevent animals drinking or entering the water. So it's 2.3 miles, Paul. It's saying on that sign, Linlithgow Loch, 2.3 miles circular, in a circle. 2.5 miles. I was right. Oh God. I can just imagine Tom, centre of the party, wanting to shut up, wanting to go home. Good laugh though. Tom's the kind of guy you want at the party. Tom's the kind of guy that have a party by himself. Wake up in the morning and say, where did everyone go? Nice rustic bench. Carved by ice. Before the Ice Age, 25,000 years ago, this spot was in the middle of a river, Avon, which flowed into the Forth near Black Ness. When the climate started to get colder, giant sheets of ice called glaciers formed in the north and west, then rolled across Scotland. For thousands of years, the ice shaped the land, carving mountains and forming plains with its meltwater. Here it left behind a 15-metre deep layer of glacial debris, which is the soil you're standing on. A large chunk of ice broke off here and debris was laid down around it. When it melted, it formed the loch we see today. Hollows like the one pictured below are called kettle holes, and this one gave Linlithgow its name, Lin, Leith, Cull, being Brythonic for loch in the damp hollow. Pictures are pretty faded now. It's quite a nice seat. It's quite a nice chair. It's quite a nice chair. Time for a cigarette break. Having a cigarette, guys, and admiring the view. Stuck in a factory, Hewitt Androy. Andreoi. Everyone else checking prices on flights to Scotland. Aye, if you can catch us on a nice day, mate, it's pretty awesome. This is a good advert for it. It's not too hot, it's about 23, 24 degrees Celsius. A slight breeze coming off the water. It's hotter inland, away from the loch. Ah, it's peaceful, mate. It's peaceful. That's why I moved out the city. To get some fucking peace. When you stop chemtrailing, we get some good weather. Strange that. 29 and 30 degrees. Jesus Christ. Is it that hot? It's maybe a bit warmer here. Maybe it's like 25. Got to run. Take care, everyone. Cheers, Jed. Nice wee adventure. No problem, snowman. thanks for stopping by. It was good seeing you. Hope you're going to be in chat at the toilet, keeping your banter going. Right, time to move. Can't sit too long. Life's too short to sit around. "20 degrees in Ireland. It's getting ready to rain here. Time for my weekly rain bath." Oh God. It's mostly raining here every day. It's mostly raining here. If you're going to guess what kind of weather it is in Scotland, if you say rain, there's a good chance you're right. Another crannog. Right, let's go and get some fish and chips. Nah, there's no masked tars Casey Jones. None yet. Why would you want to wear a mask in this weather? Fucking hell. It's hot enough, you can hardly breathe with the weather. And the pollen. It's just the humidity here. In Scotland, the humidity is like 90%. You'd die with a mask on. A bit of shade. Peaceful, then you hear a Vauxhall Nova driving up the road. 1.2 turbo. Seems like the UK's over the mask thing now. Even saw a group of kids out playing together earlier. No social distancing. Aye, they seem to be trying to keep it locked down hard in Scotland though. Everywhere else seems to fucking be relaxing and Scotland seems to be tiptoeing behind. Fucking hell, man. I'm getting used to it, to be honest with you. I don't think that's a good thing, like. But I'm getting used to this. I'd usually be working in this heat, going up and down stairs with furniture. That's one thing I kind of missed because my work was my gym as well. So they've kind of took away my gym, my 5 days a week gym, and my work. "6 weeks and people say it's normal. The footy's back, I'm happy enough, just the bars now and I'm sorted." They're talking about relaxing the bars on is it early July in Scotland, maybe? Or thinking about it. A simple "so you are current." There's the main road to the town centre. No mast turds yet. Lucky I've parked my car in the town centre, so I'm probably quite close to the chip shop. So the patron saint of this town, St Michael, and one of the images of St Michael is him slaying the dragon. And even Black Lives Matter are trying to get this badge changed. I noticed it was on, I think it was on Good Morning or something like that. But they're trying to get rid of this badge. I think it's used by a school or something. And it depicts St Michael slaying the dragon, but the dragon's got brown skin and green wings. The dragon's got brown skin and green wings, and they're trying to say it's trying to depict a black person. So they're trying to get rid of this St Michael sort of image. Weird. A lot of historic buildings around here. Pretty quiet in the street now. So this is when you know you've come across a listed building. It's these things here, little markers. That's St. Michael, Slave Dragon. I don't know what that is. Is that his tail? His tail. Holding the Scottish coat of arms. Almost looks like Apollo. Looks like Apollo with the rays coming off the head. But this is, every listed building's got one of these marked on it. See, that's an old one. See the difference in the masonry. That'll be an old one as well. Chippy.
Oh shit, they're at Chinky. Wait, who you are? Yeah.
See here, guys, a variety. This was carved by a one-handed stonemason from Edinburgh. The old trusty hunting dog. Got the French cockerel. Very aggressive, the fighting cock. People think it's stupid that the French use the cockerel. But the cockerel is very proud, very brave, and it will fight to the death, the cockerel. So this is why the French use the cockerel, because it's nature. the nature of the cockerel, especially fighting cockerels. So there's St. Michael there, St. Michael the king in a kilt. An eagle. The fleur de lis, which is a French coat of arms. Got the drummer up there. Thistles. Got the thistles there. You got Shrek's brother here. Shrek lost some weight and grew a tash. You got the devil here. The drummer. The pan player. The thistles. Sign of Scottish royalty. The sunshine's blinding. Right. The fleur de lis again. We've got the heron or stork. It's probably a heron and a stork. Aye, carved by a one-handed stonemason. Look at that. Amazing. Amazing. There's one piece of stone. And one piece of stone. Amazing stuff. Well. We've got a dude here with it's got the bow. It's a hunter. It's a hunter scene. Relaxing. An imitation of the ancient cross well of Linlithgow was founded upon the 4th of June 1807 and executed by Robert Gray, stonemason, Edinburgh. So this stonemason, Robert Gray, he only had one hand. Right, where's this chip shop? Shop's a shop. A chippy. Surely there's a chip shop about here, man. Surely. There's the loch over there, done full circle. There's got a chip shop somewhere.
Where did you say that?
Sweets and ice cream. Chinese guy wearing a mask over there. That's the first person I've seen wearing a mask, and it's over there. There's a golden chip. There's a chip shop. The golden chip. Doesn't look like it's open, like. It's shut. It's shut. What time is it anyway, guys? It might be a bit early for a chippy. Cheesecake Cafe. COVID. So the chippy's shut. The chippy's shut, and there's no other chip shops in view, sight. Wait a minute, this might be something. This might be something here. This might be why there's big queues. Right, Dale, how you doing, mate? All right, what are you doing here? What are you doing in here? I'm at Winsborough now. Aye. Catch you later, mate. Wow, queue for the chippy. Queue for the chippy? I think I'm just going to phone one. No, I'm not queuing in that for a chip. Right, my tea's almost ready, so I'm off to get stuff sorted. Later's all awesome stream, Jed. Cheers, D. I'll catch you later, mate. I'll probably see you somewhere in Jamie's or fucking in the toilet somewhere. Have a nice dinner, mate. And going back to the car. glad you said D. Right, so one of the chip shops is shut and one's got a big massive queue outside. I'm not waiting it. The only time I ever queued for a chippy is like in Edinburgh when it's pub closing times and everyone rushes to the chippies. But even then, I've never stood in a queue that long for a chip. It's brutal. There's another one of your badges. Another historic building. The black bitch at Linlithgow. Now I know why there's a pub called the Black Bitch. I know it's going to go down. Where? Aye. They pull it down for being racist. Doug. Aye, the dog statue. Fuck's sake, someone's parked right at my chorus and verse, man. Someone's parked right up my arse. Fucking, let's squeeze out of here. Fuck's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Jan, man. The old car. Oh, wow. Oh. On the car it's 26.5 degrees. Woo! Can't breathe in here, man. Oh no, I've left my Monster. It'll be roasting. Oh no. Oh, minging. It's been boiling. Boiling Monster. Oh, Jesus, man. Let's see if we can get it on the Understand? Sugar. Absolutely roasting in here. I can't think properly.
For those with lockdown hair.
And last but not least, for many of us, we intend that hairdressers and barbers will reopen from the 15th
Hey!
of July.
A sign of how fed up politicians are with their hair. Even that's got a chill. We've had lively scenes in the Parliament at Westminster.
Oral questions to the Prime Minister.
A weekly questioning from Boris Johnson. Most come from the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer.
Yesterday, the government announced the next stage of easing lockdown restrictions. If that plan is to work, and we want it to work, we need an effective track, trace and isolate system.
Boris Johnson said he was proud of the one his team had created to work out who may have come into contact with the virus in England.
It has got up and running, I think, much faster than expected.
Labour says the government system is not reaching 2/3 of people with COVID-19.
That is a big problem.
Boris Johnson didn't recognise the figure.
The number of people with COVID, of course, is an estimate in this country.
Not so, according to the Labour leader. They're the government's own stats.
Mr. Speaker, the figures I gave that the Prime Minister says are inadvertently misleading are the slide at his press conference yesterday and the slide at the government's press conference last week.
Well, can you get a chippy?
They're the two
So-
figures.
Labour then got onto the subject of that long-promised app.
Just have to order one.
That got the PM fired up.
Mr. Speaker, I wonder whether the right honourable gentleman can name a single country in the world that has a functional contact tracing because there is
The Labour leader jumped up.
Because there's none.
App working 15th June. 12 million downloads. 12 million downloads.
This was one of the loudest exchanges yet between the two leaders.
He either dodges the question or he gives dodgy answers. Mr. Speaker, no more witnesses. I rest my case.
we're getting on with it, we're taking the tough decisions, and he still can't make up his mind.
BBC Newsbeat. The risk of coronavirus is still there, of course. More than 300,000 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the UK. Almost 43,000 people have died. That includes Rabia Bashir's dad, Mohammed. Because she also had the virus. Rabia's been talking to Anissa Kadri.
He had a lot of health problems, and there was always a worry about the risk if he was to get it. So I think there's still an element of kind of like coming to terms with the fact that he's gone.
How are you going to remember your dad now?
I guess it's just kind of being grateful for obviously all the years that, you know, we did share with him, all the happy memories, rather than looking at the years we've missed out with him.
As a Muslim family, how much did lockdown change the cultural rituals or religious rituals that you would have had for your dad?
Obviously we weren't able to have kind of a traditional big funeral like the ones that expected for dad to have had. It was very small. It was kind of just between 7 to 8 people in a burial ground. That was obviously down to the mosques being closed.
And you actually couldn't go to your dad's funeral because you had coronavirus yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously called it off him because, you know, he was in the house, and it was difficult because I think at that time where you wanted to kind of hug your family members, you wanted to kind of be around them, you wanted to kind of, you know, seek comfort in them, like I wasn't able to do that. And I think that was probably, you know, aside from the symptoms of corona and, you know, the cough and the fatigue and all the other things, I think that was probably the hardest thing about having it, you know, during that time period.
When you hear that Asian people, black people are more affected or disproportionately affected, how do you feel?
Every day, like, you heard of someone that someone knew, or someone that knew yourself, you know, someone's dad, someone's granddad, or auntie, like
When?
grandma.
Never hear fucking anything dying.
You know,
You talk shite here.
It just felt very uncertain.
Have you reached out for any
Bollocks.
support? Because your job involves supporting other people through this pandemic.
Yeah, so I reached out to a counsellor, and we're kind of in the process of kind of booking sessions, but it's interesting, it took me kind of 2 months to sort of take that step. It's like I needed a break. I just needed to be with my own thoughts. Like I wasn't ready to speak to like an external person about it. For people that I guess maybe are struggling during this time, you know, just reaching out for help, just know that there's a lot of support still available despite unusual circumstances.
Newsbeat. BBC Newsbeat. We are talking about Belly Majinganel. She is another of the thousands of people who've died with coronavirus in the UK. But Belly, who was an essential worker at a train station in London, has also become the face of the Black Lives Matter movement here. With why and what happened to her, here's Newsbeat's Govinda Gill. Follow the procedure, wash your hands.
Belly at work at Victoria Station. In this video, she's talking about how to stay safe during coronavirus.
Trying to help as much as we can. And
But it was that same virus that made her ill and she died on the 5th of April.
try to be safe yourself. I love you and be safe.
It happened a few weeks after she reported a man had spat at her. He claimed to have coronavirus. Yusamba Katale is her husband. He says his wife told him to pray for her because she wasn't getting better. That was the last time they spoke. Her case is complicated because at first British Transport Police said Belly's death was not linked to being spat at. They said a man was interviewed and took an antibody test which came back negative, so it closed the case. But many people find that hard to believe. Since the death of George Floyd in the US, the Black Lives Matter protests are taking a hold here, with her name being chanted. Also, more than 1 million people have signed a petition calling for justice. Lusamba supports the protest and says they're defending his wife's name. The British Transport Police has asked the CPS to look into the evidence.
The fuck was that meant to
And
be?
if there are new lines of inquiry, it said it and there are unanswered
Come try to sing us a song.
Newsbeat. BBC Newsbeat. Back to your lockdown questions now. Callum's back on because the texts have been coming in all day on this.
On cars, weddings, and so we've got this one. Hi there, Newsbeat. It's Matt from Leicester. The question I have is when will driving in Leicester start again, and when will driving to start again?
Well, we don't actually know is the straight answer. Go on.
Yeah, so
Never.
there's no specific mention of when, but when you look at the rules around essential work and distancing, you'd assume it's a no right now.
We got onto the government to tell us.
Yeah, and they weren't able to be honest, so it's kind of an educated guess. They did tell us that folk could be coming soon. We'll obviously keep bringing you updates on Newsbeat.
As long as we get some from the government. Moving on, we've got here weddings from Jenny in Cornwall. She's getting married in September.
Well, they'll be good to go in England from July the 4th with up to 30 people at the wedding and social distancing.
And Laura from Bristol's been on to us.
I'm due to get married in October, so yesterday's announcement about weddings was some news that we've been waiting for months, but just a little bit unsure exactly what it means. The 30 people, does that include the bride and groom? Is it only guests?
30 includes everyone, Laura.
Did we all get an invite? It's just a really nice tie. I should say in Northern Ireland just now you can actually 10 people if the wedding's outside. Is that right?
You sure can, and they could make them bigger soon. In Wales, a ceremony can happen in small numbers, but no party. They're not allowed at all in Scotland yet. They're going to look at things later in July.
Great, and remember, if you need to listen to any of that again, where do they go, Callum?
BBC Sounds, obviously. This is
BBC.
Obviously. Cheers, Callum. Before we go, lots of football tonight. A week since the Premier League restarted. Where has that gone? Our sports reporter is Katie Smith.
Getting football fatigue yet? No? Good God, because there's 4 games kicking off in the next couple of minutes. And that's the Champions League spots will be taking place at Old Trafford. The Sheffield United to upset Man United.
Right, nearly home, guys. Nearly home. Well, I just want to thank everybody for... Like I said, I just want to thank everybody for joining me in this stream. It was nice to have yous with me. Sometimes it can be a bit lonely in my walks. It's good to see everybody there. What the fuck was that? Fucking dog getting run over. Right guys, I'm going to end it there. Thanks for everybody that joined me. I'll see you